This is James from BecauseYouWantedToKnow.com. I decided to make kind of a really quick video on what to look for when purchasing a phone on eBay or Craigslist, because I've had a number of emails and phone calls from people that I know that have gotten into some bad situations because they purchased a phone, $500-600, and lo and behold it doesn't work. So I decided I'd put together kind of this really quick video just to kind of give you an idea of what you should actually look for. There's basically two negative categories of phones that you need to be aware of out there. The first is the blacklisted phone. Blacklisted phones are phones that are stolen, okay? And as of last year, a database was created and it is shared throughout all of the carriers in the United States. So T-Mobile shares theirs with AT&T, Verizon, and all those. They're all coming online into this national database. Right now, T-Mobile and AT&T, their database is rock solid, and Verizon and Sprint, their database will also be rock solid sometime in the middle of the year. So we're approaching that mark right there. What blacklisted basically is, like I said, it's when a phone is either stolen from an individual or it gets reported stolen through an insurance company or from the store itself. Once it's on the blacklist, that's it. It can't be used. And not only can it not be used in the United States, it can't be used in Mexico, and later on this year, there's going to be about 19 European countries where it can't be used also. So if it's a stolen phone, basically what you have is a really expensive MP3 player. So now, if you're thinking about buying a phone that is used, there is a website out there. Actually, there's a number of websites out there. But the one that I use, and this is going to be in the comment section, I'll put a link there. It's check ESNfree.com. They check ESN numbers, which are for CDMA phones, like Verizon, Sprint, and now they just included the IMEI Check also. Those are for cards or phones that take like a SIM card. So that's going to tell you whether the phone is actually blacklisted. If something comes across, someone tries to sell you a phone and you do a check on there and it says that it's blacklisted, end the conversation right there. It can't be taken off of the blacklist, period. Once it's on there, you might as well just throw it away. That's pretty much over and done with. The other category of phones to look out for are phones that are blocked. Phones that are blocked, they're not blacklisted from the whole entire United States or the world or Mexico or anything else like that. They're basically just blacklisted or blocked from a specific carrier. So how that happens is, let's say for instance, T-Mobile, for instance. T-Mobile is my carrier. So T-Mobile, for instance, when a person wants to buy a phone from them, they no longer have 2-year contracts. So T-Mobile will have a person put a down payment down and pay monthly payments, not on just the service, but the actual phone itself. It may be like $20 a month for 2 years on this particular phone, if it's a pretty expensive phone. If any time during those 2 years a person defaults on that contract, T-Mobile blocks the phone. So it will no longer work on their network. When you put a SIM card into it, it basically says, this phone is not recognized on the network. I've spoken to customer service about it when this happened to kind of a friend of mine, and we tried to sort it out. Nothing that they can do. You can't pay off the balance. Only the original person that got the contract, can fix it. The only way they can fix it is just to pay the balance. So a lot of times that's not going to happen. There really is no way to find out whether a phone is blocked or not without calling the individual provider. So let me give you some quick hints. If you are going to be purchasing a phone on, let's say, eBay, my suggestions are this: buy phones from preferred sellers, power sellers. Those are the people that they're selling on eBay. It's their business. They make money from it. Their income comes from it, and it's not just a fly-by-night thing. So their reputation is really important. Start looking up in the right-hand corner of any seller. Is their seller rating? A good seller rating is around 99%, 98%, 100%, 97% even. And what that basically means is that If they've sold 1,000 items and they have a 98% seller rating, 980 of those people were completely happy. So look for those things when you're buying phones on eBay. Also, if it's from an individual seller, or even if it's a person on eBay that's not exactly a company or whatever, ask them for the ESN number, or ask them for the IMEI number if it's a card that takes a SIM, if it's a phone that takes a SIM card, and then talk to the carrier or run it through the Blacklist check. Those things, if it's a legitimate person, a legitimate phone, they're not going to mind giving you that information, because that's just going to help them as far as selling the phone. If you can make the buyer feel comfortable, you're that much closer to actually selling your phone. So definitely ask for those things. I spoke to a lady from T-Mobile, as I was saying earlier, about what to do once you receive the phone. Once you receive the phone, it is really important to not just stick your SIM card in it and talk on it. Call T-Mobile, call AT&T, call Verizon, whatever the case may be, and call them and tell them that you now have the phone. It is your phone, listed under your account. Because there is kind of a scam going on out there where people will get phones, file an insurance claim, say the phone was stolen, so you could have a phone for a month or two, and all of a sudden, boom, they report it stolen, your phone gets put on the blacklist, and that person gets a new phone because of their insurance claim. If you notify the provider, whether it be T-Mobile or AT&T, right when you get the phone, hey, this is my phone now, I bought it, here's the person I bought it from, here was the date, I'm using it, put it under my name, registered under my name, take it off of this other person's account altogether, then you're in a much safer position to prevent those other things from happening. So, and that is pretty much it. If you do have any questions or comments or things like that, please put it in the comment section, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. And please give me a like if this was helpful, and subscribe, because I'm going to be making videos pretty often, and I'd love to have you as a subscriber. Thank you very much. Thank you for tuning in on this video. I appreciate it. Bye-bye.